Let's get it. Let's get it.
But you still want to hit your protein, you want good macros, you want healthy food. Where can you go really, really quick to get an awesome snack, an awesome meal, especially for lunch? Let's find out. I have 5 places to talk about, and you probably have to stop leaning on this person's car. You can't eat this with your hands. It's disgusting. Smells like stuff. Sorry, where was I? 6 out of 5 on taste. Super greens are incredible. I don't know why they're called super, but let's find out. It has a shape, I guess. I don't know non-Euclidean geometry, so let's go find out if it's still possible to eat healthy at McDonald's in 2025. All right, folks, we are gonna rate every single food today on a 1 to 5 rating scale, 3 separate scales. 1 is macros, does it have lots of protein and relatively low calories? 2 is what is the cost? Because if it's $1 zillion, I'm not trying to be finding it very convenient. And 3 is taste, where I'll use my own flawless taste buds to see if it's good, bad, or somewhere in between. Let's get to it. Number 1 on our list is Chick-fil-A. Why? Because they have one menu item which makes them one of the most goated, amazing macros,
Grilled
quick
chicken?
stops if you're on the run and you need food. The grilled chicken nugget. How is this even a real thing? Is that a bee attacking me? Oh my God! All right, anyway, these are amazing. Grilled chicken nuggets. We just ordered 1 container of 12 of them and a little bit of sauce, including almost every kind of sauce, unless you triple, quadruple dip. You are looking at 12 grilled chicken nuggets, coming in at just over 35 grams of protein and under 5 grams of carbs and fats, respectively. You guys, I don't have to tell you twice. That's like a protein shake, a really good macros protein shake. And they're grilled, they're nuggets, and because Chick-fil-A makes them, you know they're gonna be unbelievably delicious.
What's up with the cameras? What are you guys doing?
We're adult film creators, so it's a Pornhub thing. I'm kidding, it's just YouTube stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can I
Do you guys have the grilled chicken nuggets?
Yes.
I'll take a 12 order of that.
Yes. We need 942 today.
Awesome, thank you so much. No pornography jokes, especially funny here. It's just slightly out of reach. Hello.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much, you as well. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. All right, folks, so we chose this honestly because a lot of people said you got to do Chick-fil-A or else we won't watch the episode. I've actually never tried these. This is going to be a first time. I will say the first rating of price is a bit steep. I'm going to give it 3 stars out of 5 because it's $9.42 or some shit for one of these, man. 35 grams.
Yo, I don't know what it is or how they even cook their grilled chicken, but that shit is straight fire. Like, I think I've checked it before. It's like salt and pepper or something, but just the way they cook it is like, that's the best grilled chicken you'll ever have. And then when you have something like, even when you have the side of fries, which is not too bad, you could do like no salt to really keep it, moderate. That's not gonna reduce the calories, but side of fries, fire. Let me see.
There's a protein for $9. I better be getting something else, you feel me? A hand job. Is that cool to say? Anyway, let me try this and evaluate taste and macros. Oh, sorry, real quick, while I'm eating this. On macros, this is a 5 out of 5. 35 grams of protein, less than 5 carbs and fats respectively. It's a knockout. This is gonna be...
That is a fact, yo. Those, just per calorie and how much protein you get, minimal fat, yo, you just have to get the grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A, bro. And then let's say if you want to go a step further, a little bit more unhealthy but still really, really good, I would say get the grilled chicken sandwich. Just instead of getting the Chick-fil-A sauce, which is higher in calories, do the fucking... What you want to do is get the what's it called? What is that shit called? You want to get the honey mustard, right? That's like one of like the lowest calorie sauces that Chick-fil-A has, the honey mustard. So you do that with a Chick-fil-A sauce, bro, or with the grilled chicken sandwich. Fire. You're good. Yeah, that's like a real actual like a macro fit-in meal. I mean, you can still fit in the what's it called, the regular chicken sandwich. You know, it's decent in calories, but you know, when you go to grilled chicken, you can fit a lot more into your meal plan.
Basically the best macros we'll do all day long. This is a winner. Let's try it on taste. Just kidding. Let's do it. You can't eat this with your hands. It's disgusting. I thought it was going to be grabbable, but there's all this juice on it. Legit? Please don't kill me in the comments. 3 out of 10. Not the best chicken I've ever had.
Nah, that's bullshit. Yo, honestly, I'm on a 3-day fast right now. I'm 24 hours in, so I'm just getting started. Basically, I'm 1/3 of the way through. But I think on the day I'm supposed to be eating, you're supposed to actually keep the calories really, really low. So what I'll most likely be eating is just some fruits. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably going to go to Chick-fil-A and just get the grilled nuggets. I think they have like a 36 piece or some crazy shit like that. I'll get like the biggest count you can get. Have that with just fruits all day. Just break it up into like 5 different meals. Keep it moderate, right? That's going to be low calorie because this is mostly protein and just fruits. I think I'll be good. That might be the master plan. I just put you guys on. That's the master plan. If you just finish a fast, just have fruits and go to Chick-fil-A and get some grilled nuggets. Good money.
Moral hardiness of foundational Christianity, I do love. Like, it kicks it up to 3.5 stars. It's
3 out of 10? Are we going out of 5?
3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Hey, Scott, why don't you shut the up? Hey, do you want one of these?
I'm confused now. So
Ready?
we're going out of 5, right?
Out of 5.
Okay.
Yum. Do you want to get us a camera nod, yes or no? Sideways nod? It's not that great.
It's a 3 out of 5.
It's a 3 out of 5.
It's a 5
It's a little
out of 5.
pricey. 3 out of 5 price. 5 out of 5 macros. 3 out of 5
Taste is
on the
5
taste.
out of 5.
Pretty goddamn good.
Macros 5 out of 5.
Nutritionally, this is a clear winner. If macros matter, when you have the patience to stand in a Chick-fil-A line and pay $1,000, this is your shit. Let's get on to the next restaurant. All right, next up is Subway. Super healthy, super ubiquitous. It's everywhere around the United States and most of the world. Let's get in there, get something healthy, come back out, and talk about why it's all. All right, folks, check this out. So what we got from Subway.
So the only thing you really gotta worry about from Subway is the freaking like sodium in the bread. If you're somebody that's prone to like higher blood pressure genetically, I would say be very careful when you go to Subway. I think the flatbread is the least amount of calories and has the least amount of sodium. So if you're gonna do Subway, just do the flatbread, because like I said, if you're prone to high blood pressure, this may bust you up just a little bit. You know, as long as I'm sure if you're drinking your 1 gallon a day, you'll be okay and flush all the sodium out. But still, if you're gonna do Subway, I'm telling you right now, all those breads, like the whole grain, the what they got, the Italian and or whatever else they have. If you have any of those, your sodium is gonna spike for that day for sure, and you might hold water for the next day. So, like I said, try the flatbread. Check out your options. You know, check it in MyFitnessPal or whatever, and then you should be good money.
Is a protein bowl, which you can really do. It's got chicken in there, and we asked for double chicken. It's got some veggies. I've got spinach, I've got green peppers, and cucumbers, and a tiny little bit of ranch dressing. This whole thing has fewer than 10 grams of fat, fewer than 10 grams of carbs, and probably, charitably, something like 50 grams of protein, kind of depending on...
Nah, I never knew that. That's actually a hack. So I'd say, a lot of people ask me this too. When you're traveling, like, yo, Nick, like, what can I eat? And I always tell them, like, yo, you probably have to get, like, a Fairlife protein shake or whatever the case is. Realistically, there's a sub... Anywhere you go, there has to be a Subway. So if you get this protein bowl, what was that? What were the macros? 10 fat, 10 carbs, and then 50 protein. That's a steal, bro. That's a steal. I don't care what the cost is, but on the go, you have a couple of those a day. You know, if you're really on the go, you grab, you know, in one stop, you grab like 2 or 3 of those. Bro, you're good. That's a fact.
Who's scooping, to be honest. That's pretty damn good. So on macros, man, 50, 10, and 10, that's a 5 out of 5 on our scale. For cost, this did cost about $10. However, it's more protein than Chick-fil-A was. And you get veggies for extra health, extra satiety, extra stomach fullness, extra benefits of fiber, micronutrients and stuff like that. So on cost, relative to what we're getting, I would give this a 4 stars out of 5 instead of a 3. And then lastly, the taste. Well, let's taste it and find out. Smells like stuff. The veggies are awesome at Subway. They're always really fresh. The chicken's not like amazing, but TBH.
Like I said, if you're gonna eat that, I would say ask for the chicken to be grilled or get the rotisserie chicken. Get the rotisserie chicken also grilled, because I don't know if you want that, like that chicken it looked a little soggy. I'm not gonna lie. So get it grilled and you should be good money, bro. I get it all the time.
The chicken plus veggies plus ranch, better than Chick-fil-A, sorry. So I'm gonna have to go with a 4 out of 5 on this one as well. So the taste is 4 out of 5, the macros are 5 out of 5, and the cost is 4 out of 5. Not bad at all. All right, folks, number 3 on our list is one of my personal favorites, a Chipotle, which I think is Italian for I know. Anyway, let's get in there, get some food, and come back out. So here's the thing, at all of these restaurants, I'm trying to get a little something different that still fits like macros and healthy, but not like the exact same version of everything. So we could have gotten a salad at Chipotle and it would have been awesome. But I got a regular burrito bowl, and kind of like I typically do it, I got chicken in there, black beans, white rice, and that gnarly cheese sauce. Oh, wait, no, I'm ethnic. Queso. Did I pronounce that, you guys? In any case, that gives us roughly 50 grams of protein, roughly 80 grams of carbs, and about 25 grams of fat.
I don't think that protein is too accurate, because if you actually look at Chipotle's serving sizes for, like, I think it's where they give you like a scoop, they're technically supposed to give you 1 scoop, and that's supposed to be 4 ounces. So there's no way you're getting 50 grams of protein in 4 ounces. So that has to be, I want to say, triple chicken. I don't know how much 4 ounces has, but I don't think that's accurate based on what he just showed. I would say 80 carbs. You get 2 scoops of rice, or like a double serving of rice, easy. Fat, I don't know what, and the carbs too, that's gonna come from the beans. So that, yeah, 80 carbs, 25 fat, that's most likely from the sour cream. I don't know what else that would be from, unless you got steak. It's gonna be a little bit more fatty, but 25 fat, I'm kind of surprised on that. Yeah, fuck. I would say to get 50 grams of protein, you at least need to do double chicken. And me personally, bro, when I'm getting Chipotle, I just go crazy with the veggies. So I'll get like the lettuce, I'll get the pico de gallo, and I'll just go crazy with that. I'll get cheese too, even though I'm lactose intolerant. But ever since I've been doing a whole food diet, it's been way more tolerant. It's been way better. So I would probably get like cheese on there, and I'll get sour cream. I'll get no gas at all. So that's just how I run my bowls.
I would consider those macros a 3 out of 5. They're good. especially for like a nice filling meal, more calories, a post-workout meal on a training day. This isn't just some old protein and veggies type of stuff, which we're getting at a lot of the other places. This is like still a very decent, very healthy meal. I have every kind of autism that people have ever figured out, so I'm not going to do veggie.
I would say, what do you just give this, a 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5? I would say this is up there, because realistically, if you're somebody that's in like a maintenance phase or like even a mass gaining phase, this is perfect, because like it just showed, you should get around 50 grams of protein, 10 fat, and 10 fat, 25 fat, and 80 carbs. So if you have that a couple times a day, I mean, your macros are going to be really, really good for the day. It's going to keep you in a nice, probably minor surplus if you're having that a couple times a day. If you have the bread for that. I don't have the bread for that, but I think that's a very solid meal replacement, like easily.
He's in here because they're picky with the mix of all the rice. I don't know. Call me crazy, because I am. But for me, this is a great meal, very go-to, very healthy, very straightforward. Good macros, but not great, so it gets a 3 out of 5. Now, on the price situation, it's like 10 bucks, it's like 11 something. But for this many macros and this many calories and such a high quality source of really good protein, I'd say that's a 4 out of 5 on price. That's pretty damn good. Maybe even a 5 out of 5. Scott, what are we thinking? 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5? On price to macros, I think it's a 5,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't think anything's going to do that.
Yeah, 5 out of 5. So far we're up to 8 total. Now, here's the thing, taste. This is a personal thing, but it's my personal thing this time. So let's taste it and rate the shit.
I don't think there's been one time where I've gotten Chipotle and was dissatisfied with any of the taste. You know, literally, I don't go too crazy with the ingredients when it comes to like the variety of them. I usually keep my same comfortable lineup. But anytime they've had like new chicken, new steak, or whatever else, I've never tried a barbacoa or whatever. I guess that's chicken, or steak. Any new meat they've ever had, it's always tasted mad good. I love their rice. I love the pico, which is, pico's pico. I put corn on there. All that stuff is good. Like, you really can't go wrong when it comes to the taste of Chipotle. I've never even heard anybody say like they've disliked Chipotle and the way it tasted. Like, that shit is fresh, clean, tastes great, not crazy amount of seasoning on there, perfect amount. Like, it's fire. It's fire.
Yeah, let's turn the camera off. Sorry, where was I? 6 out of 5 on taste. I'm kidding. The math gets too hard after that. 5 out of 5 on taste. I love Chipotle. I don't give a what's in it. It's amazing. I love the taste. It's my favorite burrito place. Qdoba's great too. I was going to talk shit about other burrito places. We're trying to be a loving channel. Chipotle is an unmitigated god king of taste. It's unbelievable. So it gets a full-on 5 out of 5 on taste, and I'm sticking with that. Chipotle, you're amazing. Folks, I have a huge problem. I'm always in need of Panda.
Yes. Yo, I probably had Panda Express like literally 5 times in my life, but every single time that shit hits like crazy, bro. I think that might be like the perfect spot for like a cheat meal, realistically, because the macros are still gonna be good, right? It's gonna be flavorful, like, and it's not gonna be too fatty. It's gonna be pretty saucy, so the fat is gonna be a little bit higher than normal compared to like a Chipotle or like a Chick-fil-A. But bro, the flavor, fire.
But they're nowhere to be found, especially fast. I have to go to China, do black market stuff. The pandas usually arrive dead. But at Panda Express, they're live, amazing pandas. Let's go in there and get us some awesome panda cuisine. All right, folks, Panda, I got a chicken teriyaki bowl, which is awesome. And if you're looking for good macros...
So, yeah, most of the time when I'm going to Panda Express, like I said, I've only been there 5 times, right? But I'll usually get the chicken teriyaki with the right rice, or whichever rice they have, like, or even noodles. Sometimes I get the lo mein, but mainly the fried rice or the white rice. So I'll get that, or I'll get the shrimp they have. I forget what the name is, but that shrimp is fire. And if you've ever looked at the macros on shrimp, like, you can just eat that shit all day. It's low calorie, super high in protein, super low in carbs, like no carbs, right? It's meat. no carbs, and like zero fat. So I would say best bang for your buck from Panda Express might be that shrimp with some white rice or fried rice. Just you gotta watch out for the sauce on, like I said, all the meats, they usually have some type of sauce, so it's gonna be a little bit more fatty than if it was like grilled, but bro, it's fire. It's gonna be, it's like I said, it's a good cheat meal, so you can really down this shit and not have to worry too much.
And amazing taste and low price, this is really the thing to go for. About 35 grams of protein and right around, give or take 15 grams of fat, more like 10 if I'm being charitable, 15 total with the veggies and about 10 grams of carbs. This gives us a 4, I would say, macros, just because it's a little higher fat than some of the other competitors. And on price, it's actually the only thing we've ordered so far that's distinctly below $10. So it definitely gets a 5 out of 5 on price. This is incredible value for what you're getting. And for taste, first thing I'm gonna do is see what fortune I have. I can't open it. Oh my God, all right, finally, I use mythical strength for that one. Now the first thing you do with a fortune cookie, it's all nonsense anyway. Kids, I'm kidding. Santa's real too. Now hold on. You have a huge cock. That can't be right. I knew these things were full of shit, homies, because your boy ain't packing and everybody knows. What the f? This is kind of like life advice, really. Very proximate advice. Go for a long walk to clear your mind. Okay. What is Huberman in my shit? 10-minute walk after a meal?
Gotta do it in the morning.
All right. The arbiter of taste has arrived, and he is I, and I is me. Okay, we weren't able to assess the taste, so it's 0 out of 5. See you guys next time. Super greens are incredible. I don't know why they're called super, but let's find out. Yeah. MSG, which actually, believe it or not, guys, isn't bad for you. That's a myth. Now, I already know how this tastes because I eat it like, I don't know, twice a month. No contest. Scott, am I allowed to give 6s out? 6 out of 5 on taste. Hold on, watch this, ready? You guys want to see a magic trick? Now it's gone, where'd it go? Unbelievable. So, we have 4 on macros, not amazing, but pretty good. 5 on cost, because this is less than $10. 6 on taste. That is a perfect score, 15 out of 15 on our bullshit rating scale. And the first perfect score we're gonna see all day today. Maybe not the last, definitely the first. Panda Express is goated, everybody. And yes, I'm gonna answer the obvious question. It is made of real pandas, and it's f***ing worth it. Let's get out of here. Folks, our restaurant of today in our attempt to get really quick food is a McDonald's, as they say in.
Yo, I don't know one menu item you can realistically get from McDonald's to like maintain a decent macro balance. What do they even have that's grilled? Like, I think everything is fried. Like, I guess they have like the chicken wrap. You can get the chicken wrap, but anything else, like, what are you getting? I mean, okay, let's say if you're doing like a cheat meal, you could, and you have like a higher fat day, you could get the quarter pounder. That's what I usually get on my cheat meals from McDonald's. Like, I'm only getting the quarter pounder, the fries. You can't really get around the fries with the macros on the fries. There's not much, bro. There's not much. Let's see what he says.
Friends, and it's an American tradition. Let's go find out if it's still possible to eat healthy at McDonald's in 2025. All right, folks, I got 2 snack wraps because we desperately looked for grilled chicken items in McDonald's menu, and it turns out they just don't exist anymore. We were like,
see, yo, you can't get anything grilled from McDonald's. Like, it does not exist. I'm trying to say this. Like, this has to be like the worst cheat meal location you could ever go to because everything is fried. Like, the macros are cooked for everything. I would say, it's not on this list. Oh, it might be. I don't know if he's gonna put this in the video, but the best spot might be Taco Bell. Let's see.
oh, we'll do a grilled chicken sandwich. Doesn't exist. We'll do grilled chicken on a salad. Doesn't exist. So we're like, all right, snack wrap.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Taco Bell if you want like the actual like best like cheat meal type of spot. Look at those macros. Like most of the menu items are like around 400 to 500 calories, right? It's gonna be mainly okay. You're gonna get like a tortilla. It's either your choice of meat, which is gonna be chicken, or by default it's gonna be the ground beef. Okay, you have lettuce, tomatoes, onions in there, a little bit of sour cream. Like, yo, and like I said, the protein is gonna be decent too. The fat is gonna be a little bit higher, compared to like other spots like I said, Chick-fil-A or Chipotle. The fat's gonna be a little bit higher. But if you're going to Taco Bell, then most of the menu items you can just bust down and not really have to worry too much. Like when I was bulking, I'm about to be bulking soon. When I'm bulking, if I want to cheat, I'm going and cheat, but maintain decent macros. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell off top. That's like my go-to. We'll go to Taco Bell. We get like a Crunchwrap Supreme. We'll get the beefy 5-layer burrito. That shit is fire. Good macros. And like I said, anything else, like I think like what's that shit called, a chalupa? Or the chicken, some shit. Most of the burritos, bro, you're getting decent macros from Taco Bell. Like, it's easy. So I would say go to Taco Bell, never McDonald's.
Now here's the good news. The snack wrap is incredibly easy to make. It's super fast, it's pretty damn tasty, and it's really affordable. However, the bad news, and our number one ranking, macros. 2 snack wraps together have roughly, this is painful to say out loud, 25 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, 30 grams of fat. In my old rule book.
Trying to tell you, even the snack wrap, it shouldn't, I've seen it in person. It doesn't even look like it has much sauce in there. So where are you getting 30 grams of fat from? It makes no sense. And for most people, bro, if you're in like a bulking phase, 30 grams of fat might be like 1/3 of your daily intake for freaking fat. So I don't know where that's coming from. That's freaking crazy. And that's two. That's only 2 of them, and they're small as hell. Like, what are you doing with that? So if you, like I said, if you're gonna go cheat, go to Taco Bell, right? That's the next step up, or 2 steps up actually, I would say.
Back in college, if something has more fat grams than protein grams, you're gonna have a bad time if you're trying to do good macros. So on macros, I'd say this gets a 1 out of 5, to be completely honest.
Facts.
Now, the good news, 2 snack wraps are a sum total with tax and fees of $7, which gives it absolutely a 6 out of 5 on price. McDonald's is unbelievable. How do they do it? I have no idea. And as for taste, I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. Scott's actually hungry, so he thinks one of these snack wraps is for him. Do you guys think Scott, the video guy, can take this from me? You guys think they take this shit from me, babe? You know, nobody playing out here. Hold on, watch this, babe. Hold up. Yeah, with that, Scott. Has a shape, I guess. I don't know non-Euclidean geometry, so this is quite complex. No, not bad. 4 out of 5 on taste. 4 plus 6 is 10. The 1 on macros really kills us. Total score of 11. That's not great. That's a low score. Now, it's pretty tasty. The thing is, for how much chicken you get, you have to eat through a lot of breading and a lot of wrap. And by the way, those macros are charitable. I asked for less sauce than usual on an auto-ordering computer system, and I asked for less cheese than usual. So to be honest, it could have even more fat if I went raw dog. Yeah, don't go to McDonald's if you want to eat healthy. And nothing else. All right, folks, this shoot's been going on too long, so we decided to get drunk. Let's get liquor. Just kidding. We're going to see if the ultimate on-the-go location, the gas station, can measure up to our restaurants. Let's find out. This was easy as f. Why? Because I go in, I don't find shit. Scott, the video guy, is smarter than me, so he goes, this is what you want. And I get a Core Power. Strawberry is a flavor that is literally made of physical goats that were once alive but are honored to be dead because they're in here. It's goated. Now check this out. Let's do our algorithm here. On macros, this is over 40 grams of ultra high quality protein, less than 10 grams of carbohydrate, less than 5 grams of fat. That is...
Did not tell you about the Fairlifes. I think there was like a study or something. Something came out recently where they say like there's like mad microplastics in the Fairlife. So I don't know. I don't know. But if you're on the go and you want quick, good macros, a good shake that actually tastes decent, all right, I would 100% go with the Fairlife. Only thing you gotta watch out with is there's not much. It's 42 grams. What? Let's
Is absolutely a 5 out of 5 on macros. For the price that we're paying is basically like something like $5 or so, somewhere between 4 and 5, which is honestly like kind of a lot for a protein shake, but for a core power is a great deal. So I'd say that's another 5 out of 5. And on taste, well, don't we have to try it to find out? And if I can open it, I'll try it.
Yeah, if you're on the super fly, just bust down like 2 of these in like a couple hours, man, and then you're good for the rest of the day with whatever you want to eat. If you're on the go, like a lot of these foods, I would recommend or whatever was in the video, I'd recommend if you're on like the go, like that's easy. Like I said, and he said too, like $5, like 42 grams of protein, low fat. I think it was 5 grams of fat. Like, bro, just run that down. You're good money, easy.
We're adult film creators, so okay. It's a Pornhub thing. Imagine a scene. The male hero Strawberry has his arm just clasping the desperate, frail hand of a female heroine Strawberry, and they're on a tower, and below the tower, 1,000 feet down, is an entire planet of silky, milky, white, beautiful cream that's so sweet and amazing. And she's like, oh my God, Connor, let me go, don't you let me go. And he's like, I never liked you anyway. And she's like, no. Wait, it's 1,000 feet, so far away to fall. So, falls into the shit. You just see the red of Strawberry spreading through, and then eagles with golden talons, the huge eagles like Lord of the Rings size, they come in and they have a huge bucket, they go bloop, and that's exactly how Fairlife Strawberry is made, literally to the T. Sorry, Coca-Cola Incorporated, I just busted y'all ass for that secret recipe. It's amazing. It's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. 5 out of 5, 15 straight up score. Can you get drunk on Fairlife? Count me in. Flies. Oh, I just farted too. Huh? All right, anyway, so we got to do a ranking here, right? Because we got to rate this shit. We have a whole rating system. Remember, just a quick ratings review. Macros on a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being amazing macros, 1 being McDonald's. And then we have cost 1 to 5 / price. And then we have taste on a 1 to 5 system. So we added everything up. And as expected, right? Imagine in Rebel versus Empire battle, a dimly lit starship hallway. You can't really see what's back there, and all of a sudden, a panda figure emerges. And you're like, oh my God, it's an adorable panda. And he goes, and a red lightsaber lights up. You're like, we're all which is exactly how you would be if you were at Panda Express. What I'm trying to say, Panda's goated and undefeated. So Panda gets a 100% on our 15 out of 15 ranking system. It's amazing. You want food that's incredibly well priced, incredibly tasty, and incredibly awesome for you? Panda Express is really hard to beat. Rank 2 comes our sleeper category, Fairlife. Imagine what they're doing right now in the Empire. I know exactly what they're doing. They're like, we could build another big battleship or even another Death Star. What we're gonna try to do is feed Panda's Fairlife, because then I don't even know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the most powerful thing ever. Fairlife, goated again, 100% on a ranking system. Now, we have a tie-break situation, both Chipotle and Subway. And I'm gonna have to say, for me, if you're looking ultra macros, ultra healthy, Subway is it. If you're looking to fill your tum-tum for a reasonable price, why did I say tum-tum? I hate that term.
But here's the thing, he's not saying anything. All right, so with that protein bowl you can get from Subway, you can get the same exact thing from Chipotle, because all that protein bowl was, if I'm not, just from visualizing it, just from seeing it, all that was chicken and, what was that, lettuce or romaine, whatever that shit was. Okay, so you can get the same thing from Chipotle and more, so it's all in your control. And I would say, I believe it's in a similar price range, so you can get the same thing, bro. So Chipotle is way better. way less sodium as well. So, and more whole foods. And if you don't like gluten, or you have celiac disease, right? That's where you can't eat bread or something like that. Like, okay, go right to freaking Chipotle and get whatever you want to do. You know.
Chipotle is awesome. Because I'm a Chipotle man through and through, I'm going to put Chipotle above Subway. Don't take it personally. And then we have a fight to the death, quite literally, for last place. And that's between Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. Now, look, I'm going to give
Yo, you cannot put Chick-fil-A next to McDonald's, bro. Like I said, if you just get the nuggets or even the grilled chicken sandwich, bro, the macros are fire. And the taste, I would say, though, that the taste of that chicken is way better than anything Chipotle has. And I'm a big Chipotle fan. So I would definitely put the taste of the grilled nuggets above everything else on the menu, right, when it comes to their chicken. The macros, super fire. The price is a little bit up there, I will admit. But, you know, you pair that with whatever side they even have. I don't really get sides from Chick-fil-A like that unless it's like the fries. But the fries aren't too bad if you put that shit in MyFitnessPal and really check it. Like, it's not bad. I will get that. Or if I'm like I said, these are like usually like gonna be like cheat meals for me. So I'm personally gonna get the macaroni and cheese. I'm Jamaican. I love macaroni and cheese. I don't know what to tell you, but put in Chick-fil-A next to McDonald's. Second to last place is nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
Chick-fil-A the victory here, and by victory I mean massive consolation prize. So second to last Chick-fil-A, it costs a lot of money. And the chicken's kind of weird and not that good, but the macros are dope, so it gets the victory. McDonald's tastes all right. It's super cheap, but the macros are just pure dog shit. I'm pretty sure they gave up on healthy food, which hey, makes sense, because who the hell goes to McDonald's for healthy food? Anyway, that's the ranking scale, and listen, pandas aren't just adorable, they're dangerous too. Remember that next time you scroll on TikTok for panda videos at midnight because you can't sleep because you scroll on TikTok too much. I'll see you guys next time. I've been Dr. Mike.
I am just gonna cut it here. It was a good stream. We got 40 minutes in, so we're donezo.